Hey everyone, welcome back to the VJM Research Toolkit. I'm Catherine.
And I'm Aaron. Today we're walking through one of the absolute bread and butter research methods for medical students: how to do a retrospective chart review.
If you've ever thought, I want to do research, but where do I even start? Chart reviews are the perfect entry point. They're fast, low cost, and use existing patient data. You can do meaningful work right now as a student.
Today we're breaking the process down start to finish so you know exactly what to expect and what steps to take.
So first, what even is a chart review? Essentially, you're looking back at existing patient charts to answer a specific research question.
You're not collecting new data. You're digging through what's already in Epic or your institution's electronic medical record system to identify patterns, outcomes, or associations.
And because the data already exists, this type of research is usually pretty feasible for students. You can get involved early, and the turnaround time is way faster than for prospective studies.
Before you even touch a chart, you need city training.
Yes, every institution requires this for any project using patient data. It's fully online, you can knock it out over a weekend, save the certificate, and you're ready to go.
All right, a VJM pro tip: coming in hot, coming in fast. Do this during the summer or before you're actively joining a project. It saves a lot of time later.
Now for the most important piece, the research question.
Think clear, focused, and answerable with the data you have. A lot of this depends on your department's existing intake forms, note templates, and what's already being collected. You can't write a paper on data you don't have.
Keep the scope tight. You want something feasible for a student timeline and something that actually has enough patient numbers to analyze.
All right, we got another VJM pro tip coming in right now.
Great.
When in doubt, ask your PI if the question is realistic. They usually know what data exists and what would be a worthwhile project to begin. Also, before you even ask your PI if this is a good project, perform your own literature search to see if your question has already been answered.
That's a good pro tip. Alrighty, next, the IRB, everyone's favorite step.
All right, so the IRB process varies by institution, but for chart reviews, you'll usually submit an exempt review application.
But even exempt studies still have to be submitted and approved. You'll outline your study aims, your inclusion and exclusion criteria, and your de-identification plan.
And don't forget, you must have a faculty PI. IRB review can take anywhere from a couple weeks to a couple months, so start early.
Next is where your data will live. Most places require a secure drive. Ours uses a letter drive managed by IT.
Along with the IRB, you'll also complete a data security supplement describing exactly how you're storing data, how it's de-identified, and how collaborators will access it.
VJM pro tip, this time coming from me. You can often access the secure drive remotely if you log in through your hospital VPN, which means you can be a research superstar from the comfort of your PJs with a hot cup of coffee in hand on a Saturday morning.
You know, you make research not sound too bad.
Oh, yeah, I know, Aaron.
It's a good time. So once your IRB is approved, it's time to build your data collection sheet. At UVA, we mostly use REDCap, but some institutions allow Excel if it's HIPAA compliant.
And honestly, building your spreadsheet is the most important part of the entire project. You want to include enough variables to answer your question, but not so much that you waste time pulling irrelevant information.
Examples of common variables include demographics, visit dates, diagnoses, procedures, pathology, medications, and outcomes.
And be sure to make a data dictionary. It keeps everyone consistent, especially if multiple people are extracting data from the charts.
Okay, now the fun part, actually digging through charts.
Some quick tips that we've learned along the way. Number 1, use the Epic search bar, but don't rely on it alone. 2, always check the media tab for scanned documents. 3, avoid copy pasting large note chunks, only extract what you need. 4, double check dates and diagnoses, discrepancies happen. And 5, check care everywhere. It can save you when patients get care outside your system.
And of course, keep everything de-identified per your protocol. I'm talking names, MRNs, Date of births, gone.
Once your spreadsheet is done, you can start analyzing. For basic chart reviews, you'll be doing descriptive stats, which includes frequencies, percentages, averages, things like that.
Excel is typically fine for this. However, some groups use R, GraphPad, or Prism. If your department has a statistician, use them.
They have a lot of skills that I really wish I had. When you're ready to write, follow a standard format. This typically includes an introduction, methods, results, and discussion section.
And talk to your PI early about journal selection and authorship expectations.
We have another excellent research toolkit video on writing case reports if you want more writing tips. We highly recommend it.
All right, a couple last pieces of advice. Document everything. Don't rush through data extraction. Build your data set so you never have to go back to the EMR, and create a procedure manual if multiple students are helping.
The goal is clean, consistent, analyzable data, and a project that you're proud to put your name on.
The following are further references that will provide additional information on the manuscript writing process. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this useful as you embark on future projects and consider submitting to the Virginia Journal of Medicine.
Check out the rest of the research toolkit for more guides. Good luck with your chart review, and we will see you next time.
And, as always, have an absolutely beautiful day. Thank you.